What's going on, everybody? Brandon here, and I am back with another action figure review. Brand new 12-inch Spin Master DC figures. We have new figures for the upcoming Flash movie and the recently released Shazam Fury of the Gods. Super excited for these. So the Flash figures are hitting Walmart. We have young Barry here. Looks pretty interesting. The other figures on the back. Dark Flash is the only one that I've yet to find. So Walmart, for about 10 or 11 bucks, you can get these. The brand new Keaton Batman is here in his 12-inch form, and he looks pretty sweet. And on the back side, same thing. Looks like maybe he's supposed to be holding a grapple gun or something, and it got removed. I don't know. And UPC, if you need it. There's Batman's. Shazam was an interesting case. Looks like this guy did not get released anywhere in the US. If you're a fan of my channel, then you probably know I'm a Shazam fan, a big one. And I was really sad we did not get Fury of the Gods figures from Spin Master, or so I thought. There's this one 12-inch figure, and I got it from an eBay seller in the UK. That's not even the proper UPC. It's somewhere under that sticker. Anyways, the Flash. Very interested to see how this figure stacks up against the previous versions. We'll do some comparisons shortly, but this looks like a really cool figure with a lot of texturing and details, so very interested to see how he'll look out of the packaging. The UPC for Flash, if you need it. There you go. All right, you guys, we're going to get these figures out of the packaging and take a closer look. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, we got our figures out of the packaging, and they look fantastic. All right, you guys, first up, taking a look at young Barry the Flash, a very interesting figure. We can see we've got some likeness to Ezra Miller, and this costume uses the '89 Batman costume. There's the Bat logo on the chest. We can see the steel plate abs from Batman '89, or 1992, I should say. Look at those boots. Those are definitely Batman boots. So the knee pads are new, the gloves are new, and it looks like we've got some pads on his elbows as well. This is very interesting, and something to do with his ears here on the side. So very curious to see what this guy's gonna look like in the film. For Flash's backside, it looks pretty good. We get a lot more of the texturing here for the Bat costume, and I'm really not sure what's going on here. Maybe it's a headset that he's got. Very interesting. And there's the elbow pads. All in all, you guys, oh, maybe that's some caution tape. I don't know. But this is a very interesting figure. We've got some spray paint on the sides for the boots. Very cool, very interesting, and definitely something we haven't seen before. Ezra Miller's got a bootleg Flash costume. It looks pretty good, all things considered. For the articulation, we've got movement in his head side to side. He can look up and down just a little. Arms come out, forward and back, full 360 bend, twist the elbow, full wrist articulation, nothing in the waist. Legs come out, they go forward, they don't really go back, and there's a ratchet bend at the knee. And that's about it for young Barry. A very cool figure, one that I'm really happy to have, excited to see on the big screen. Next up, taking a look at the all-new Keaton Batman. This guy looks fantastic. Super excited for the return of Michael Keaton as Batman. And in my head, I'm thinking about the 2023 June Flash movie as the Batman movie. And I kind of can't stop saying it. So in my head, that's what I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see the next Batman '89 movie. It'll be like Batman 3. We'll pretend, what is it, where he faces off with the Riddler, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze, like it never happened. Apparently, that's the continuity that they're going for. We've only got '89 and '92, Batman versus Joker, Batman versus Catwoman. This looks so cool, you guys, and the camera kind of doesn't do it justice, just how well this suit looks. And it's really all one color except for that Bat emblem, but it looks really nice. And that side profile definitely looks like Keaton for sure. I really like that a lot. On the back side of the costume, we have some more detailing, and we've seen the 4-inch figure. We'll do some comparisons later, but basically this is that same sculpting, just on a much more massive scale, and it looks really good. Really, really good. For his articulation, moving in the head, side to side, he can look, well, can't really look up and down at all. Arms come out, forward, back, full 360, bend, twist at the elbow, so that's good. Full wrist articulation, nothing in the waist. Legs come out about that far, don't go back at all. They do go forward nice, and there's a bend at the knee. And that's about it on our ratchet. Very cool. And there is our 12-inch Batman. I gotta say, this guy looks phenomenal. Super stoked to see this guy on the movie. Next up, taking a look at Shazam, and I gotta say, wow, very vibrant colors. This guy looks fantastic. There's definitely a strong likeness to Zachary Levi. This looks like the costume that we saw in the second film, and man, looks really good. Of course, the boots are not completely accurate. Same thing with the gauntlets, not completely accurate. But, you know, for it being what it is, a base $10, $12 figure, this actually looks really good. Unfortunately, my copy, it looks like the eyes are printed off of the sculpt. Just a little bit of where the eyes should be. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. It is not too noticeable on the shelf or anywhere else. It's really just an up-close kind of thing. But as far as the likeness to Zachary goes, it definitely looks like him. All the way around, I think this is a fantastic figure. I don't know why we're not getting this in American markets. So if you do know, let me know in the comments below. It looks like we're getting Spin Master offerings for Blue Beetle, Aquaman, and, well, The Flash for sure. So maybe they needed to pick a movie to skip out on, and so Shazam was it, and they're just kind of focused on the other movies and properties, and, you know, who knows. I really like these boots, man. They are awesome. Super shiny gold, and it just looks so good. There's the dark tone of red on the sides, and they really went all out with the paintwork on this figure. I gotta say, I am very impressed. And the nice cloth white cape is fantastic. I wonder how he stacks up next to Black Adam. We're going to find out in a minute. Articulation, moving in the head, side to side. He can look up just a little and down just a tad. Arms come out about that far, forward and back, full 360, bend, twist at the elbow, full wrist articulation. His legs come out about that far, forward. They don't really go back. And there is a ratchet bend at the knee. All in all, Shazam is an awesome figure. If you're a Spin Master collector, I definitely suggest finding this guy. All right, next up, taking a look at the Flash. This guy looks fantastic. A lot of texture and detailing on that costume. It is very, very interesting. I don't know about the emblem, you guys. I feel like there's so much texture, detail, and they painted all of those little gold lines. You'd think we could get like a dab of white paint for that emblem, but you know, I get it. You got to cut costs somewhere, so eliminate the color altogether. But man, the texture looks so cool. The camera definitely doesn't do it justice. It almost looks like fingerprints all over his body. Maybe because he's a forensic scientist and it's a callback to that. Who knows? The boots definitely do not look like this in the trailer. This is cool, though. Nice to see. And I get it. You know, paint limitations on a $10 12-inch figure. That makes a lot more sense. I still think we should get that white paint, though. The backside looks really cool for the Flash. And I gotta say, all in all, not too bad of a figure. Definitely looks really cool, and I really like this a lot. There's some good likeness to Ezra Miller, so that is pretty sweet. For the articulation, movement in his head, side to side. He can look up about that far. That's pretty cool. And he can look down about that far. Arms come out, forward, back, full 360. Bend, twist at the elbow. Wrist articulation, nothing in the waist. Legs come out about that far. Pretty good. They go forward. They don't really go back. And there's a ratchet bend at the knee. And that's about it for our Flash figure. Really cool. I know there's another version of this guy that's sold out really fast on Amazon. He's got some light up sounds and features. But for a basic figure, this looks great. Alright, for a size comparison with our Flash figures, here are some previous Mattel 12-inch figures. These guys all look really good together. It's a no-brainer though. Spin Masters crushed it with their head sculpt compared to Mattel. This is crazy. You can see the difference in their costumes. It's just a different red paint altogether. Then we got Aquaman, who played a big part in Peacemaker. They had a cameo together, Flash and Aquaman. And then Cyborg played a really big part in the Flashpoint story in the comic book. So very interesting here. These guys look great together. Next up, comparing our new Batman figure with some previous counterparts, we have the Batman, Robert Pattinson from Spin Master last year. We've got Ben Affleck from Mattel for Justice League 2017. And we've got Spin Master's first offering of a comic book Rebirth Batman. I gotta say, these guys look really cool together. So if you're going for like a Batman storyline or Infinite Stories and you're trying to get Batman from all over the DC universe, this is definitely a very nice way to do it. I gotta say, these guys look great together. All right, next up, we got my old 1992 Mega Batman figure, and this looks awesome. So, a comparison between the two Batmans, just about everything is different. Yeah, everything's different. And for the young Barry, you can see that the boots are the same. There's even the bat emblem at the top of the ankle. Those are the exact same boots. The knee pads are different. It looks like the hips are mostly the same. The belt is gone. The abs are the same. And the bat emblem is the same. And the cowl's the same. It looks like he's missing the gauntlets altogether. Very, very interesting. Man, they really nailed it. You can do a really good custom here, mix between the young Barry and the new Batman that they gave us. But all in all, these guys look fantastic. Next up, a comparison of Shazam with his previous counterparts. We've got Mattel on the left and the new Spin Master on the right. Very, very interesting. Crazy to see the differences in the entire costume from the first movie to the second one. And I think Spin Master absolutely nailed that head sculpt. Next up here, Shazam next to the Spin Master, Black Adam, and Hawkman. These guys look fantastic together. The thought of Shazam joining the Justice Society is pretty sweet. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Just like in the comic books, Jeff Johns wrote a great story. Definitely check it out. These guys look great. And for some more Mattel figures, here we have the old Superman from 2017 and Wonder Woman 2017, both Justice League, and Dr. Savannah from 2019 Shazam. These guys all look great together. If you're looking for a Wonder Woman to go with your Shazam, it looks like the Mattel one will fit in just fine. And for a comparison with their 4-inch Spin Master counterparts, here they are, and they look fantastic together. Definitely the exact same sculpts, just maxed out in that 12-inch scale, but very similar. Of course, Shazam, sad face, he didn't get a movie 4-inch figure. But yeah, these guys, all in all, look pretty good together. Alright, you guys, that about does it for this action figure review. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, we have young Barry the Flash, we have the Batman, Shazam from Fury of the Gods, and we have the Flash. Very excited for these toys. Happy to have them in my collection. I can't wait for the upcoming Flash film. This is really exciting stuff, you guys. Man, I can't wonder enough about Shazam, why we didn't get those figures, and maybe could there be a Captain Thunder cameo in the new Flash movie? He does show up in the Flashpoint comic book, so that would be pretty cool if Zach had a cameo in there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you're going to pick up or pass on these figures and what you're finding in your local areas. I will say, though, Spin Master has made some really nice figures here. Really solid stuff, great sculpt work, great detail, and very durable. So if you're a kid or a parent watching this for your kid, these are definitely going to be great for playtime. Very durable figures, and I really like them a lot. Keep it right here at my channel as I find more new, cool, and awesome stuff. I'll be sure to bring it to you here. The likes, comments, shares, subscription, all of the viewership. It's been fantastic. Thank you, each and every one of you. I really appreciate your support. Once again, I'm Brandon. Thanks for watching.